Hey everybody, it's Greg from Vans Aircraft, and I'm here in the warehouse on a Thursday evening during a lull in the action, if you will, a brief opportunity during a break to take some time and bring you a quick update about some goings on around the factory and just give you a quick update. One of the things we wanted to make sure to communicate to you is sort of a right now going on thing. We did send an email to a number of customers of RV10 and 14, RV12 and RV8, certain kits within those different models, indicating that there would be a delay to the previously communicated delivery timelines, or what we call the crating window. The delay is typically in the 3 to 4 week range. So in the grand scheme of things, it's a meaningful delay, not a massive delay. I want to explain a little bit about what happened there and just sort of transparently share the reason for that, what happened, what we've done about it, and how we're moving forward. One of our major manufacturing partners over many, many years that provides manufacturing services for parts that go across all of our kits, all the different airframe kits. And these are parts that are formed over form blocks and pressed using hydraulic presses. Essentially let us know that they would not be able to deliver parts that we needed in order to be able to produce and deliver kits. And so as a result, and this has just recently happened, and as a result, we made the decision that we would need to take the primary production of those parts in-house. And we've done that, and we've made that. It was a quick pivot on our part. It was a very quick decision. We've worked staffing and personnel and continue to work that in order to be able to produce those parts in-house. One of the things that enables us to do that is over the last few years, our president, Ryan Johnson, who's joined me on other videos, and we'll do another larger update again soon, he and I together, has really championed and executed a very successful and critical vertical integration effort, meaning we have certain key capabilities that we need to be able to do in-house in order to be able to pivot and adjust and protect our ability to deliver. And in this case, that's something that is proving key to our ability to make that change so that we can do that. So a 4-week delay in the delivery of a number of kits this summer and throughout this summer is certainly a meaningful delay, but in the grand scheme of things, given the substantial and significant number of parts that are affected by and precipitate this change, I guess for lack of a better term, it could be much worse. So while it's certainly not what we wanted, it's what we got, and we are moving forward and executing on that already and at this time. I also want to take a few minutes to talk about the work that folks have been doing here and some of the other changes and successes that we've seen over the last few months. I wanted to recognize everybody that works at Vans who's putting in incredible hours and a lot of effort and working through a lot of changes to produce parts and to get parts on the shelf and to receive them and to get the inventory done. Take orders and work through the kit order process, plan the crating process, get them in crates, ship them and get them out the door and on the road to you. It's been a massive effort. Our crating team has made substantial changes through some really great moves that team has designed and initiated. And they are currently at the point where they now have the capacity to crate just about twice as many kits as they had the capacity to do only 3 or 4 months ago. So we really appreciate and are really proud of that team, as we all of our teams, but for what they've accomplished. Another team that's put in a lot of extra hours and is really excited and working on some pretty cool stuff is our engineering and prototype shop team, which, as you know, has been working on a new airplane design, and that work continues to be underway. And the work that they're doing is super dedicated, great, really great work. They're super excited about what they're working on, and we're excited for the day when sometime in the future when we'll be able to share with you the outcome of that. But want to recognize those folks for the hard work and the long hours they're putting in. There's a number of people across this company that have been putting in an incredible amount of work and sacrifices on the part of them and their families of their time and giving that up working overtime and extra days and extra shifts in order to ensure that we're doing everything we can in a pretty challenging business environment and operating environment to get things out the door to you. You know, when we have supply chain issues that prevent us from receiving certain materials for extended periods of time, or there's parts that we buy that we have to have in order to get into your kits, it's frustrating for us just as it is for you to not be able to just deliver everything right now. Trust me, there's nothing that we would love to do more than get that stuff to you right now. So please know that our folks here are dedicated and working really hard to do everything they can to get things to you as soon as possible. We really appreciate you. We appreciate the builder and our customer community. And we're really excited for the time when you do get your kits and as you continue to build and that first time they get you fly your airplane. Side note, we have jobs opening here at Vans Aircraft. If you happen to live in the area and you're interested in working here in the southern Portland area, we have jobs in the factory. We have a job or two in the front office on our parts team, taking orders and handling the phone calls and talking to folks about ordering things. We have a number of jobs in the factory, including running hydraulic press, 550-ton, great big huge hydraulic press, punch press, riveting, and building spars for shipments to customers, and a variety of other jobs. If you're interested, then you can send an email, send your resume to jobs@vansaircraft.com. And if you do that, we'll get it and we'll take a look at it. I'd be more than happy to. And of course, you can simply call us, 503-678-6545. So while delays to kits is not something that we anticipated, it really was not anticipated on the part of any of the parties that were involved. And while it's definitely not something that we wanted, obviously, it's something that that happened and that we're working through. In this relatively complex environment, we've made the pivot, we've made the shift, and we've leveraged our capabilities in-house to be able to take on that work so that we can continue to deliver. Ryan and I'll be back soon, with another video update sometime in May to give you a more detailed and in-depth update of what's going on around Vans Aircraft and what you can expect to see from us in the future. Until then, thanks, and we really appreciate you. Keep building.